It's quite incredible. This place will be clean. Portec post driver. We're heading over now to the busiest farm in England for this weekend. We're heading over to Glastonbury. Farm diversification to the max. So hopefully we'll get to see some good footage of various tractors, watch some good music, and see what we find. But we're just now heading through the Somerset countryside. How hot is it? 22 degrees. It looks like it's going to be a good weekend, so I've not bothered with the wellies. Hopefully we'll just need trainers and that will do us. The team is here, we're all set up. Let's have a look. Hey Lucy.
Hello. Hey up.
Hey up. Taking the mick out of Northern already.
I love Northern.
Here's Ollie.
Hi.
Big thanks to Ollie for finding the shade. He's put us under an ash tree. He's not really a forester, he's a farmer. But hopefully he won't get any branches dropped. Thank you so much, Ol. Good work. Sue is making, oh my gosh. It's usually boys roughing it. Now Sue's putting the bunting up and the solar power bulbs. The best of it is look at this bedroom. Look at the size. Look at the depth of that bed. Oh my gosh. That is camping in luxury. So we've sent the big tent over, and a huge great bed. Right, let's go see if we can find some machinery. First tractor on the trip, 1556R, with the band on. We'll just walk to the top of the hill so you can get a real perspective of the site. How a dairy farm can turn into an event like this in a few. Ollie, how long does it take to convert this?
To do what?
To convert this into Glastonbury, really, into this site.
I think off the top of my head it's something like a 6-week setup and 6-week takedown.
In 6
Maybe
weeks.
it's 2 months up, 1 month down.
In 6 weeks, you convert a dairy farm
into
a few dairy farms into a small, a large. Well, it's like a city. It's quite incredible. That's farm diversification to the max. It's like barrels are brought, 6120M. On litter picking duty. All these people. The morning after the night before, I thought I'd bring you over here to this, the coolest cattle shelter in the country. The famous pyramid stage. I think it's one of the only structures on the site that stays up all year round. And I think it is classed as a cattle shelter. It is pretty cool if you're a cow. Shelter under there for most of the year. So last night this was a sea of people, and as you can see, this whole area here has already been tidied up. It's pretty early in the morning. What time is it? It's 6:30 in the morning. I couldn't sleep in the tent, so I thought I'd come out and have a wander around. Look how clean that is. Everyone who says, oh my God, the litter. On this side, however, the other side of the path, seals everywhere, you can see them, is a massive array of litter. But down there, there's a team of volunteers that all walk through, and within the next hour, all this will have been collected. It all goes to be recycled. There's tractors dotted around everywhere. They're all carrying people and rubbish over to the recycling centre. Another tractor going up at the top of that hill. He's going back up to the recycling sheds. This place will be clean. What I think is pretty amazing about this place is all the tractors you see, or most of them, is all set up with local farmers from around the area. They all get involved, carting the rubbish, sucking the tanks out, sucking the septic tanks out. It's a horrible job, someone's got to do it. But there's all local contractors that are doing it, or local farmers that do it for this period, this week. I think it's great. There's a few tractors obviously hired in, extra tractors hired in, which are just ferrying people around and rubbish. But sometimes some of these festivals get a bit of bad press. But I've got to say, like Michael Evers here on this farm, he's doing it right. He's got the ethos all right from the start. All these rubbish bins, they're all designed for recycling. Like all these now, it's all cans going to be recycled. They put a huge great recycling plant in. There's one of the 140M. It's another Farrell tractor. Giving us a wave. Happy days. Good work, guys. Good work. Everyone you see around here, even if they're cleaning toilets or moving rubbish, is happy. It's quite a mad place, really. This is the best time of day. Well, it's one of the best times of day when it was just quiet and you can get round anywhere you want to go. Spin back round to the cattle shelter, the pyramid stage. That's pretty amazing, isn't it? In 4 or 5 hours' time, that will just be a sea of people. Let's enjoy the sleepy time. I'm going to try and go up to the recycling. See if I can get up to the recycling sheds and see what they're doing up here. I don't know whether they'll let me, but it'd be quite interesting if we can go and have a chat. As I thought, safety reasons, we can't actually go through the gates. Tractors back into continuously. Lads with the rubbish, taking it back into the recycling. Nothing goes to waste. It just goes to, I suppose, making money and paying for the site. With the balers, it's just a line of John Deeres continuously ferrying. Not ferrying silage, we're ferrying people and rubbish. Must be a local farmer here. 6,530. It's a cool tractor. More than on it. There's a few of the old tractors, they're quite nice to see. John Deere seem to have the monopoly at Glastonbury. I've seen a couple, I've seen one Valtra so far. She's going to wave, hired in 155. And more trailers of rubbish. I think thousands have been spent over the years over on the recycling facility. The baler, the compactors. Pretty impressive, love it, absolutely love it. I need to go and find one of the vacuum tankers with the people defenders on the wheels, just to stop people getting run over. It is required. I just think it's amazing when you look around and how this was. There isn't a Glastonbury next year. They call it a fallow year, or they have a year off. They go through the whole site with the magnets. They plough up quite a lot. They work up quite a lot of the land, just to get rid of any contaminants. Generally, pegs, metal pegs and things, because they go through each year after the site, after everyone's left and disappeared. They have whopping great magnets that they put behind the tractors, which pulls out. Oh, there's a Massey Ferguson. Look at Massey. They pull out all the 10 pegs, and then what they do is they go over the rollers, because a lot of this ground gets used to silage. They go over the rollers then to squash anything which they couldn't get out with the magnets back into the ground until those fallow years. And when those fallow years come, when they have a year off, they work that ground up. I remember a couple of years ago, one of the chaps was saying, all the farming lads, say it was something like about 8 tonne on the fallow year of metal that they, don't quote me on that, but it was quite a lot. It was quite astounding that they took out of the ground afterwards, after all the years that they do go over the magnet. Quite cool, really. But they find all sorts of cool stuff. This line of people there now are getting closer to me. It's quite impressive to watch from the top. It's just this wave, and they just clear through. But you can see all the rubbish is just cans and cardboard. There's very little, if any, plastic, which is the whole thing behind it. They don't want to have any unrecycled plastic on the site, just cans. So all these cans, that'll add up to a lot of money. So you got the Massey with a low loader. Transported in a little soft drink. Oh, there's Dave! Dave! Oh my God! Yes, here's Dave! How are you?
I'm all right, mate. What are you doing on site, sir?
So here's Dave. So that's quite funny. To go with Dave. He's generally up trees, but he comes here for a week to helping out. And he was just saying that this local farmer that drives this Massey here fetches over all the soft drinks, and then they load them all into these gators. So it's amazing while everyone's still in bed, how all these guys just do their effort just to keep working, get the soft drinks over to the stands, and this is just one part of it. All the catering stuff behind the scenes, which just fill these places up. It's like a whole city. So look behind the line of all these people that are just doing a fantastic job. Look, the whole site is clear. They've done an amazing job. It's all bagged up, ready for the tractors. It's seamless. And people that say that look at all the mess they see on TV, well, you don't see any mess here after all these guys have gone through. You can't get a machine to do what we do. Great, look at that. You see, look at that, all tin cans. All tin cans, isn't it?
Yeah.
Superb, good work, mate. Brand new New Holland. Going past the ribbon tower. He's got his tanker on with his wheel guards. Stop people getting caught between the wheels. It's quite cool. Next to the huge ribbon tower. Got a voucher here with a dust suppressor on the front. They're those wheel guards I was talking about. Going through people just stopping getting run over. It's the only voucher. It's only voucher on the ground that I've seen so far. Predominantly John Deere's. Right, we're out fencing again. We went and bought at Cereals this Portec post driver. Richard thought it was going to be rubbish. Well, we still haven't tried it yet. This is it. Yeah, it looks a bit different, but we'll give it a go. Okay, set it up now and then see. Yuri and Andy are keen to get on it. Right, I'll just show you where we're fencing now down this bank. So this is where we've come along the track, all simple knocking with a little tractor, but then we drop down this steep bank now, where I was going to contemplate getting the digger down here, but to be honest, with the vibrator digger, I think we'll end up in a bit of a mess on this slope. It's quite a steep slope. Andy and Yuri have been just digging out these strainers. They dug these strainers out, the holes for them. Now they're just putting them all in, and they're pretty good and solid. To imagine, you know, that's perfect, absolutely perfect. So there's 1, 2, going down past there, 3, 4 strainers down to there. So this is the bank here. So you see, nothing else is going to do it. Hand knocker. Well, you can do it with hand knocker, that's absolutely fine, but I thought let's have a go with one of these vibrators. Someone, a gamekeeper I spoke to the other day, said they were fantastic, so let's give it a whirl. Would I want to use it all the time? No. Is it good? It's perfect in the right application, and I think, to be honest, value for money, I think it's pretty good. I wouldn't want to spend a fortune on one of these and have it sat in the shed doing nothing. Whereas if this comes out a few times a year, it's done its job. So yeah, I'm pleased with it. Otherwise it would have been hand knocking. It wouldn't have hand knocked in here, or digging through these rocks. Creates a massive cavern like I saw with those strainers. So the intermediates, it's got them in firm. So yeah, I think thumbs up for this vibrator, the Portec. I'm pretty chuffed so far. We'll see its longevity. I'll keep using it over the next few months and years, and we'll see how long it lasts. But so far, so good.